Walking through the woods, Lord, it feels so good. See the fondness, smell the rotten wood. Love to hear those leaves crush up under my feet. Water passing, bubbling from a spring.
Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Andy Johnson.
Leaves around me fall, but I don't see no sadness
I've been at this guy's house for a couple days. He didn't know he was coming to see me tonight, apparently.
He's wearing your shirt.
Yeah, he's wearing my shirt. All right, I'm gonna start you guys out with one of my original tunes called "In the Woods." I grew up out going to the woods a lot with my dad, and we did hunting and fishing, but a lot of times we would go and just walk, and I didn't really understand what we were doing or where we were going. I remember him getting on to me a lot for, be quiet, shut up, listen, and anyway. We spent a lot of time out there, and I never really understood what we were doing, but now, all these years later, I look back and I do the same thing, and I definitely know what was going on out there. So this is called "In the Woods." In the woods, Lord, it feels so good. See the fondness, smell the rotten wood. Love to hear those leaves crush up under my feet. Water passing, bubbling from a spring. A murder of crows gone, leaves around me fall. I don't see no sadness here at all. The sun cuts through the trees, the squirrels don't playfully. A warm embrace of feeling only free in the woods. Natural stone beneath my feet in the woods. No shit running underneath. I wanna stay outside and be connected with the ground. If I wanna go to hell today, well, I'll just go to town. In the woods, Lord, it feels so good. Your soul could never be misunderstood. The sun cuts through the trees and squirrels don't playfully. Warm embrace of feeling only free. Swallow up the air and smell the life out there. Campfire burning off away somewhere. Don't I feel so free? Smell the sap from down the trees and feel the bushes brush against my knees in the woods. Natural stone beneath my feet in the woods. No shit running underneath. I wanna stay outside and be connected with the ground. Want to open up my ears and mutter not a sound. Just Stay away from screens and all the hate they spread around. If I wanna go to hell today, well, I'll just go to town. If I wanna go to hell today, well, I'll just go into town. Thank you. All right, I want to do you guys a song by Brent Cobb. He's another Georgia boy. He lives, I think he's from Ellaville, which is about an hour or so from where I'm from in Thomaston. I'd like to always try to feature some other Georgia artists whenever I'm out on the road, because I think Georgia music's the best. No offense to y'all. Late Free's not bad. This is a song I think about just living out in the country. This is by Brent Cobb. It's called Southern Star. Under the southern star, I heal all of my scars. As cicadas sing, ain't it the sweetest strain? Winding kudzu vines untangled up my mind. How beloved is my home, sweet home. I've been adrift down most highways. I've been lost at sea. There's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter how deep the dark, I know I can always count on the Southern Star. Way back when, rowdy and full of friends, bitter but most less sweet, a temporary retreat. I wish somebody told me so I had known. I've been adrift down most highways, I've been lost at sea. There's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter how deep the dark, I know I can always count on the Southern Star. I've been adrift down most highways, I've been lost at sea. There's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter how deep the dark, I know I can always count on the Southern Star. Under the Southern Star, I heal all of my scars. As cicadas sing, ain't it the sweetest string? Winding kudzu vines untangled up my mind. How beloved is my home, sweet home. How beloved is my home, sweet home. Always wanted to do that.
It's a Georgia thing. You know,
My gym coach could do it with no hands.
I can't now. I gotta do it with my fingers.
I can do it with a piece of paper. You want to see?
Oh, there we go. Make sure you get that one. I'll try that when I get home.
It works better with plastic. Anyways, I'm gonna play you guys another one of my tunes. Me and my buddy Trey recorded this last year at Paul Hornsby's studio in Macon. He was one of the engineers at Capricorn Records back in the day. And he's credited with recording like all the Marshall Tucker albums and Charlie Daniels albums, and he played in the band with Greg and Dwayne Allman. Now he's got a cool studio in Macon. And I've recorded there a few times, but early last year, my buddy Trey and I went and recorded this song, and we submitted it to these charts called Roots Music Report, which is one of the leading charts for blues and roots music. And it went to #1 on the acoustic blues chart. So, yeah, it stayed in the top 10 for 20-something weeks. So, but this is a song called Dumpster Diving. So if you are above 40 years old, which most of y'all I think are, you probably remember having to take your trash to a dumpster somewhere. You didn't have a can at the end of your driveway. You had to take your trash somewhere and throw it in the dumpster. And rural Georgia was no exception to that. And we'd ride by, and sometimes, and there would be people down in there. And I would say to my dad, "What are they doing up there?" And he would just not even look. Dumpster diving. Like it was just the normalest thing. And I was like, okay. And he'd be like, yeah, one man's trash, another man's treasure. That's very true. Y'all should start a forum, maybe. So my buddy Trey had this guitar riff, and he sent it to me once, and I said, "Oh, I got an idea for that." And this song kind of just came up, kind of out of nowhere. I don't know what I was thinking about or where it came from, but when I heard the riff, I instantly thought about those folks down in there with their head sticking over the top of the dumpster there, looking out when we went by. Daddy'd always say when we roll by, dumpster diving, saving up for heaven. There's a hell of a lot of things here we ain't buying. Some hard times coming to the country, lot of people talking about the well has run dry. The birds all know it, like muddy water sing. We gon' catch the first thing smoking when it passes us by. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Daddy'd always say when we roll by, dumpster diving, saving up for heaven. There's a hell of a lot of things here we ain't buying. A deadline looms, but you must fully fully comply. You spend your life saving up for heaven. Devil come and take it, then he spit in your eye. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Daddy'd always say when we roll by. Dumpster diving, saving up for heaven. There's a hell of a lot of things here we ain't buying. Thank you. Okay. He said you wrote a song about me. That should be your new theme song, man. Well, I got some stickers, so that's the best I can do for you. Yeah, I do have lots of merch, but I have a dumpster diving sticker, actually. You need one for your favorite dumpster. Three beers. 3 beers and Ed's going in. So I used to play in a duo called Dose Blues Guys with a guy named Benny Mobley. He's a harmonica player that has gotten around Florida a good bit. Some of y'all might have seen him or heard him in your travels. But we were lucky enough to win the Atlanta Blues Challenge twice in 2015 and 2016. We went to Memphis and competed and all that stuff in the IBC. And I met lots of cool people from all over the world that were all there to play blues music, man. It was really neat. Met some guys from Canada that had never fired a gun. Met some people from Australia and just all over the country. It was really cool. Anyhow, I want to do you guys a blues song by one of my favorite artists, one of the ones that started it, in my opinion, Mr. Robert Johnson. No relation that I know of, but I haven't done my ancestry yet, so it might say Delta Blues Legend in there, so we'll see. I'll let y'all know if he is my uncle or something. Well, this one's called Kind-Hearted Woman. I got a kind-hearted mama, do anything in this world for me. I got a kind-hearted mama, in this world for me. But these evil-hearted women's, man, they will not let me be. You know I love my baby, baby don't love me. You know I lost my baby. Baby don't love me. Really loves that little woman. Can't stand to leave her be. Now I tell you, ain't for one thing that make Mr. Johnson drink. I get worried about how you treating me, baby. I begin to think, oh, baby, well, my life won't be the same. It really breaks my heart when you call Mr. So-and-so's name. I got a kind-hearted mama, said it's evil all the time. I got a kind-hearted woman, said it's evil all the time. The ways to kill me, baby, is to have it on your mind. Thank you. This guitar is autographed by Greg Martin of the Kentucky Headhunters. They played a show in my hometown of Thomaston one time, and before they could get set up good, a big thunderstorm rolled through and washed out the whole field and ran off most of the people. And for some reason, they came up with the idea, we're going to do an acoustic show. And I was like, all right, cool. So they had us, well, we don't have acoustic guitars, though. Okay. So me and my buddy Chance ran to the house, since we lived in town there, and got our acoustics. We ran it by them first, and they were like, yeah, well, I guess. So we went and got our guitars and brought them back. And then they plugged them in and ran through a PA. So I guess they were trying to not get electrocuted, but they still plugged them in. So I really don't know what the point was there, but it ended up being really cool when we sat there and watched them play our guitars. He told me it played like a boat paddle. I was like, cool, man, thanks. Oh, and here's even funnier. Listen to this. I got to looking at it, and it says Greg, M-A-R, and it's like N-I. They definitely misspelled his last name when he signed it. And I saw him again, and I showed him a picture of it, and he said, you know, I don't drink that much anymore. And he's like, I will fix it if you want me to. And I was like, no way. It's got 4 coats of clear coat on it, and it's not changing now. So I got a buddy named Jeff. I spent a lot of time with in Macon. I did a lot of work with him, and when I was courting my wife, I spent a lot of time spending a night at his house and getting advice from him on how to have a wife and stuff. And anytime we would argue, he would sit back and kind of chuckle and be like, yeah, when mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. When daddy ain't happy, don't nobody care. He said, you need to remember that. It's not true? Who said that? It's not true? Okay.
We care about what Daddy says. We do. But we still care about what we do. As long as Daddy says that we're happy.
Well, you can agree with the first part of the statement. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody gonna have a good time. All right.
Happy wife, happy life.
There you go. That kind of goes. I need to work that in. Another verse. Anyhow, this is a song that came out of that called Mama Ain't Happy. don't nobody care. You say it's a man's world, won't you drink another one? Try to do without them, see just how you fare. Happy little man just smiling on the corner. Happy little fingers and tapping little shoes. Happy little man, well, he rather wouldn't own 'em. If he's always wrong, how's he know it when he lose? Cause his mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Daddy ain't happy, don't nobody care. You say it's a man's world, won't you drink another one? Try to do without them, see just how you fare. Say, Daddy, well, why ain't you happy? Man, you got nothing to prove. You walk miles and you painted blues. Daddy done paid his dues. Daddy done paid his dues. Thank you. Too late now. So some of y'all might already know, I play in a group out of Macon called the Restless Natives. We're a tribute to the Allman Brothers Band. We've been doing it for about 5 years. We travel around the Southeast. I don't know, we do maybe a dozen or so shows a year. It's hard being an Allman Brothers tribute group from Macon because there's lots of Allman Brothers tribute groups out there and they all want to play Macon. They're from all over the place, so it doesn't leave a whole lot of room for us to have gigs because everybody that plays Allman Brothers wants to come play in Macon, so it kind of makes it hard. But there wasn't a tribute to the Allman Brothers in Macon, so that's why we started the group. And we really enjoyed doing it and kind of keeping alive the music of the band. We try to be as authentic as possible in how we present it and everything. We're going to be playing in September at GABBA Fest up in Macon. GABBA is the Georgia Allman Brothers Band Association, and it's a nonprofit dedicated to preserving and promoting the legacy and music of the Allman Brothers Band. This year we're going to be, our band is going to be doing a tribute to Greg Allman's Laid Back album. So we're going to be playing it in its entirety and a bunch of other Greg Allman stuff. So I want to do you one of the songs off that album. This is actually a Scott Boyer song, which is he was a guy from a band called Cowboy, which also recorded on Capricorn. This is called All My Friends. It's all gone for the last time. how to rely on time. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, the Natives are going to be doing the whole Laid Back album at GABBA Fest this year, along with other Greg stuff. We've also got some nationally touring groups. We've got Randall Bramlett and the Mega Blaster Horns playing this year. Randall was a member of the group Sea Level, and he's still really good. We've also got Anthony Rosano and the Conquerors. I don't know if y'all heard of them. They're awesome blues rock touring band that we're going to have this year. So. All right, I'm gonna do y'all a song off my album called Help Yourself. My wife likes to go to yard sales and stuff and just bring home lots of random books, stacks and stacks of books, go through all the books. We scan through the books. We keep some of the books. Most of the books that you get at yard sales end up going back to other book donation places. But scanning through one time and I saw this little guy that said, cults and communes in America. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna read this one. And it basically just highlighted a dozen or so infamous cults from American history that, and several of them I had no idea about. One of them was the Tony Alamo cult. And this guy named Tony Alamo basically started his own church, and he recruited young people that were down on their luck or maybe drug addicts or in a hard place, and he kind of helped them get back on their feet. But part of the deal was you signed over basically all your possessions to him, and you worked in his sweatshop, which produced Tony Alamo coats. Anybody ever heard of those? They were famous in the 90s. You'd see people like Mike Tyson or Michael Jackson wearing them. It's like a ridiculous-looking airbrushed jacket with a bunch of studs and stuff on it. Dolly Parton had them. All these people had them. You can look them up when you get home. It was crazy. And the guy was crazy, and his cult was crazy. The jackets were like thousands of dollars in the 90s. I don't even know what that would be worth now. But yeah, it was a bunch of drug addict kids in a sweatshop making them. And Tony got to the point where he basically had his own city going on. And when his wife died, he loved her a lot. So he just had her stuffed and put her up in the house so that anybody could come through and see her whenever they wanted to. And that was one of the first red flags that came down. This is a real thing. Y'all can look this up if you want to. So, she was actually wearing, yeah. So, in my sick mind, somehow I came up with a song for this. And it's called Holy Alamo, which is actually... Go for a ride tonight. Square meal and a fight tonight, just out across the state line. I give him everything I got, he made me alright. A real fix to make you quit from the Hollywood nights. Oh, and he feeds his children well, he keeps them off the path that leads them all straight to hell. As long as they keep turning out the coast, he can sell. And even though sometimes he chokes, we know he means well. Say what you might, it's like he's the new Jesus Christ. I punched hard till I bled, but I knew line it looked so right. With the rhinestone studs, all the stars gonna come alive. Tony keeps all the money, but he needs it for a better life. Oh, and he feeds his children well, he keeps them off the path that leads them all straight to hell. As long as they keep turning out the coats, he can sell. And even though sometimes he chokes, we know he means well. Have you seen my wife? She's the light of my life. She's been dead for a while, don't you love the way I still shine? I won't make you cry, but we're alright. Just sign the line and you can make it all mine tonight. Oh, and I'll feed your children well, keep them off the path that leads them all straight to hell. As long as they keep turning out the coats, I can sell. And even though sometimes I choke, you know, I mean well. Thank you. I tried to work in as many creepy parts about that story as I could.
It was great.
Thanks. baby. You said we wasn't love, but when we out in public, I can't even get a hug. Nah, baby, when the night comes, sure enough, you're like a glass and tug a lug. You only love me when you lick it up. Hey, we go to the club, try to snuggle up, but if she's sipping beer, she don't even wanna touch. Bartender said, please, please fill her cup. And I think I'll settle up. She only loves me when she lick it up. I serve her one cold, I let her sip a while, then away we go. But baby, the nighttime, it ain't enough. Baby, I just wanna feel your love. Do you love me now you lick it up? Said I just wanna feel your love. Do you love me now you lick it up? Thank you. That's an original tune there called Liquored Up. It's kind of self-explanatory. I could go on and on. Dying in the street, 1,000 people fell down on the knee. Any other day he would have been preaching, reaching all the people there. Lord knows I can't change my soul. I say God rest his soul. Memphis battleground was red as blood was pouring from his head. Women, children falling down, crying. For a man ain't loved so well. morning sun will rise again. All our patience growing thin. What we're gonna do when wars come and we're dying. Dying for the cause unknown. But Lord knows I can't change my soul. I say God rest his soul. Thank you. Hey, that's a Greg Allman tune there. Thank you. Greg tune about the assassination of MLK Jr. So what y'all think? Y'all had a good time? This is very cool. I really appreciate all y'all coming out and listening to me and hear me fumble my way through some stories here. I think I'm gonna do one more for you. I moved in with my granddad about 10 or 15, probably about 15 years ago. And my pawpaw, I should say. I say granddad because they might think I mean the babysitter or something, but I mean my pawpaw. And very shortly after I moved in with him, he developed severe Alzheimer's. And that was interesting every day living with him when he was in that condition. But there would be lots of really cool moments also, and a lot of them came through music. He'd hear some music we were playing, or we'd be jamming in the back room or something, and he'd just walk in and, man, I sure do like that music y'all playing back there, or something like that. And then there'd be times I'd come in there in the middle of the night, and he'd be taking all the stuff out of the fridge and putting it in the cabinets and putting the dishes in the fridge. So, you never know what you're going to get, but it was always real interesting. It's awful to see somebody you've always, grown up looking up to, get like that. But it's part of life. We're going to all end up going out some way or another. So, like I said, we spent a lot of time sitting on the porch listening to music and stuff. And a few days after he passed, I'd had this little melody kind of in my head for a while, and I was just thinking about one of those days we were sitting on the porch, and I wrote this one. This is called Ready or Not. Sitting listening to some tunes. Yeah, sitting around with that old man, clap along whenever we can. Old Hank Senior got him started, now he's knocking on the pan. Blind Willie made him close his eyes, Allman Wolf made him crack and smile. Good old brother Robert Johnson made him think for a while. Then he said time is short, hell is hot. There you burn, baby, there you're right. You know time is short, hell is hot, and the end is coming, watch out, you know it's ready or not. every single moment, every day. No, I ain't there yet, but Lord, you know I'm bound to fly. Oh, I ain't gonna chase it, but I ain't gonna let it pass me by. Oh my, you know time is short, hell is hot. There you burn, baby, there you ride. You know time is short, hell yeah, baby, hell is hot. When the end is coming, watch out, you know it's really on time. Thank y'all. All right, we'll do this one for the fisherman right here. I said, did you catch anything cool? And he didn't have a good response. He wasn't ready. Should have been thinking about that all day, man. What am I going to say when they ask me what I caught? There you go. Caught a buzz. All right, I'm going to do one about one of your favorite sport fish right here. See if y'all can point it out. Thank y'all very much.
Walking through the woods, Lord, it feels so good. See the phone disc, smell the rotten wood. Love to hear those leaves crush up under my feet. Water passing, bubbling from a spring. A murder of crows call, leaves around me fall, but I don't see no sadness here at all. The sun cuts through the trees and squirrels jump playfully. A warm embrace of feeling only free in the woods. Natural stone beneath my feet in the woods. No shit running underneath. I wanna stay outside and be connected to the ground. If I wanna go to hell today, well, I'll just go to town. Walking in the woods, don't it feel so good? You're so can never be misunderstood. Sun up on my skin, the darker places within. You're never lonely when nature is your friend. Swallow up the air, smell the life out there. A campfire burning off away somewhere. Don't I feel so free? Smell the sap from them trees. Feel the bushes brush against my knees in the woods. Natural stone beneath my feet in the woods. No shit running underneath. I wanna stay outside and be connected to the ground. I wanna open up my ears and utter not a sound. Stay away from screens and all the hate they spread around. If I wanna go to hell today, I'll just go to town.